Don't worry, whatever you're writing in the chat window, sometimes you're asking me questions in the chat window. Nobody can see it because I've kept my chat on private. Only I can see your chat window. But before I continue, are you able to see my screen with Hrithik Roshan, who's our brand ambassador? And are you able to hear my voice loud and clear? If yes, quickly give me a big yes in the chat window, everyone, if you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, great. Thank you so much. So now we're going to start a small video for all of you. By the time more people will also log in, this is a small video of some of our earlier students of Wealth Mastery and how they've already started making a lot of money. I'm starting this video to give you a lot of hope and to give you a lot of inspiration, because when you see other people going through the same lessons and making money, it gives you that belief that even I can do it. Everyone type in "I can" in the chat window. And when you're listening to these testimonials, don't just listen to them just by passively sitting over there. Get excited. Be happy for them. Type in congratulations to them in the chat window when you hear their video, when you hear them excited and talking about their results. Because the more you are happy for them, the more you will be happy for yourself. Because at the energy level, we are all what? We are all one. So are you ready to be inspired? Type an R for ready in the chat window if you're ready to be inspired by listening to these amazing magicians just like you. They started learning Wealth Mastery and the results that they've created are amazing. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Let's begin with these magicians here.
Already pre-sold about 8 books. My entire outlook on money has changed.
Trust me, the mindset has changed so much. Today we get a call, we're signing an agreement for 40 crores. Sir, that is the effort he's been putting in buying and which we never appreciated. Thank you so much for giving me that. Thank you so much for making my eyes open.
Thank you so much, my entire Wealth family so much. You won't believe a magic happened today. Okay. I got 2 amazing job offers, both for director positions that take me to the next level. So grateful to you, Mitesh sir, Indu, my entire Wealth Mastery family. Thank you so much. It's miraculous.
Give with love, grow with love. Immediately that flashes me. Immediately I give that. So that frequency has really improved.
I told her that my fees is a little bit higher if we are agreed. So she said whatever it is. And I charge her 25,000 and she literally transfer it at that moment. Also. And
wow, 24 hours, 25,000. Amazing.
Afternoon में दूसरा एक handwriting का भी सामने से आया, which I charge for 15,000 rupees. So today, in one day only, I got
6 VIP.
अरे वाह.
6 10,000 सर VIP.
अरे तो 60,000 रुपए. Amazing.
अभी मिला ने 1-2 जन ने दिया है, पर आज ये एक उसमें से किसका रिजल्ट अच्छा मिला, उन्होंने out of joy 10,000 rupees transfer कर दिया last week.
Expecting this promotion since 1 year, and this time finally I got the promotion along with the salary hike. It's like 100% hike.
Whoa!
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yeah, started. I was manifesting for like rupees 1 lakh per month. Already within 11 days, 82,000 is already deposited.
Wow, you're getting like crazy results. 100% hike.
Yes, actually and today when you're doing advance,
wow. I have pushed my mom to start a catering, business, and now suddenly the flow of customers have gone up so much that we are not able to fulfill the orders. Like it is just growing every day. So it's just a magic that is happening, and money is just flowing from everywhere.
So in one day, I got the fund of 1 crore rupees, and yes. And in one day only, I could earn incentive of...
By the way, everyone can hear the video, right? Just type in yes in the chat window if you can hear the video.
Paisa vasool. Sir, yesterday, in our account, there was some money has to come. So the amount was 8.5 lakh. And sir, guess how much we got? We got 13.5 lakh. Completely magical.
This month, when I started this Wealth Mastery, I was like, first, I told you that day that I got 6 lakhs and then later I got 10 lakhs more and 2 lakhs more to come. Yes.
उन्होंने और अगले 2 साल का ऑर्डर दे दिया. So now he is having full 3 years orders from a place where war is going.
My God, this is impossible.
Russia से भी चीजें आ जाती हैं.
Yeah, I mean, I would have said it's impossible to get business from Russia right now.
Yes.
You got 3 years of order. Wow. Congratulations. This is pure magic.
I have multiplied my income 8 times in 6 months.
My God, 8 times in 6 months. Wow.
And
out of 100 students, I have a result of 98%, where everyone is enjoying their life to maximum.
I got onto her call and she said, I need your class. Now I said, it's 1 lakh. And she said, no problem. One time, full-time payment. I'll do now only. I want this.
My God, this is
So
magic.
this was it.
This last month, for the first time ever in my life, Nitesh, the money came to me. पता नहीं कहाँ से मुझे नहीं मालूम
Effortless,
कुछ तो
huh?
effortlessly, not a single moment of stress I felt throughout this whole month. You will not believe,
Wow.
until 24th I was sitting at 4.51 lakhs. I was
Wow.
like, हो जाएगा. I trust universe. कहाँ से
Yes.
होगा पता नहीं, अपन को होना तो है. Just crossed 15 thermostat now, 25 now, 30, and I'm super happy to announce that ये साल मैं 1 CR पे आ रही हूँ.
Congratulations.
Like fast track, within 1 week I could earn 2 lakhs plus, and it is getting doubling, and whenever like I announce a webinar or whatever it is, I'm getting 40 plus clients.
Amazing, amazing.
Yes, sir.
We had some land over there, and we never expected that that land would sell off and we would receive some money. So we were very cool about it. That's okay. That's like it's given. It's given to my grandfather's brothers. So today we have received 5 lakhs for that. Okay. Yeah, so
I will not say you the amount. Whatever I am gaining through the year, just double.
You just got that double in like 1
Double
month.
from my
Wow.
company.
Awesome. How many of you are inspired by those stories? Type an I for inspired if you're truly, truly inspired by those stories. I was watching this video with you, and every time I watch and I listen to them, I'm so emotional. Every time I love listening to them, because I think for a coach, the biggest result is when their students make money. I think some of you who are coaches here can relate with me. How many of you can relate with me? Type in me in the chat window if some of you are coaches here. Awesome. Now, let's begin today's session. I know you're here because you want to use Law of Attraction to attract your income, to increase your income, to make more money. Type in money in the chat window one more time, because like I said, every time you type the word money, there's a frequency to that, and it just vibrates in your body and starts giving you that attraction just by writing the word money. So do it now. And here is now most important warning. You've come here, congratulations. Everyone type in congratulations to everybody for being here. Being here is not easy. There are many people who in the world have got this invitation, but you have come here because right now you're vibrating at the right frequency, because of which you've come to the right time at the right place. How many of you believe that? Type in I in the chat window if you believe. You're here for a reason. You wouldn't have come here if your frequency was not ready to make more money. In fact, how many of you agree? Many of you are here right now is a coincidence. Like maybe last minute you got an email, some friend told you about me, or suddenly you had an appointment which got cancelled and you're able to attend. How many of you are able to attend today with magic? Type in M for magic. And you realize that some magic has already happened because of which you're attending today. Well, that magic is happening because of your frequency and you're ready. But there's a warning. And the warning is this. Whenever you're trying to upgrade your life, your old frequency will always hold you back and will create some excuse so that you don't have to complete that opportunity. How many people have experienced this in the past? Type an I in the chat window if you've experienced that whenever you're starting something new, something goes wrong. Kuch na kuch rok deta hai aapko. But that kuch na kuch is not something outside, it's inside. So today, something like this might happen. You might have a headache, you might have a stomach ache, some friends might suddenly call and say, chalo ghumne bahar jate hain. Something may happen. When that happens, don't let that old frequency block you. Promise me that you will be with me till the very end to learn how you can make millions by practicing and mastering Law of Attraction. Type in IP, I promise in the chat window that you will be with me till the very end today and you will start mastering Law of Attraction so you can be a millionaire just like me and just like many of the students that you heard in this video. Awesome. I'm going to take your word on it, okay? And if you stay with me till the very end, I'm also going to share with you a beautiful bonus which you will see on the screen coming up right now in a couple of seconds. This is a bonus where you're going to see a small website. And here it is. This is a small website where you will see in the end, and I'll give you this link in the end of the session today, where there will be ready-made affirmations. There will be a money affirmations template. There will be bonus vision board of HRCM, money vision board, hope nope no vision board, travels vision board, love letter to money vision board, everything, gratitude money. All of this is going to be available to you right now, only for those people who stay with me till the very end. How many of you promise to take this bonus in the end? Type in one more time, I promise, in the chat window. Awesome. Now I want to give you a promise from my side. Promise is very simple. I'm going to work with you for the next 60 to 65 minutes maximum to show you how you can use law of attraction to stop your financial struggles and increase your income. Very simple. I repeat, how to stop financial struggle and increase your income. How many of you can tell me in the chat window if this is the problem that is going on right now? Where finance is happening, but it's happening with struggle. Type in S for struggle in the chat window if you are going through a lot of financial struggle in your life right now. For how many of you right now, the income has been stuck? Again, type in S for stuck in the chat window. Your income grows, but your expenses also grow. Are you also stuck in that way? Type in S for stuck one more time in the chat window. Whether it's a promotion problem, whether it's a money stuck in the business problem, whether it's not being able to recover money, whether it's not being able to get a job, whatever reason you are here, it's because you want to increase your income. I promise you, I will show you using law of attraction how you can stop your financial struggle and increase your income. Simple promise. Would you like me to succeed at this with you? Would you like it if both of us could succeed and I could fulfill this promise with you and you could also win with me? If yes, type in I win in the chat window, which means you also win and I also win, and we win together in the end of this program in 60 to 65 minutes or so. Okay? But I'm going to share with you 3 secrets that will help you increase your income and stop your financial struggle. Let's quickly write down. Take a notepad, everyone, take a pen, write down what are the 3 secrets that I will share with you. Secret number 1 is perfectly tuning your monthly frequency. How many people are realizing your monthly frequency is not set? Sometimes the income goes up, sometimes the income goes down. Type an I in the chat window if you're going through that. I will show you a perfectly designed affirmation, a perfectly designed tune where you will be able to tune your monthly frequency. I have done that in my life, and every month in my life, I have been able to increase my income because I use this particular secret. How many of you want to know my personal secret that I use every month for the last 20 years? Yes, 20 years I've been using the secret, and every month my income keeps growing. Okay, I will show you that secret today in the next 15 minutes only. How many of you would love that? Type in love it in the chat window if you love the first secret. I love the first secret. Secret number 2, removing money blocks. Everyone take your hands like this. Say removing money blocks. We have a lot of blocks like kind of stuck in our subconscious, because of which we are not able to attract money. We attract, but it goes away. Money comes this close and it goes away. How many of you have experienced this problem right now? Please tell me in the chat window. If you realize sometimes money comes till here and just goes away. Income goes up, expenses also go up. Why? Because of a lot of money blocks that we are going through. I promise you, I will show you how to remove these money blocks today itself in the session. Would you love that again? Type in love it in the chat window if you love the secret number 2. I love the secret number 2. And the third secret. The third secret is how to attract money like a millionaire. See, there are 2 kinds of people in the world. One is people who make money, but then there are people who make wealth. Do you want to be the first type of person who only makes money for the rest of your life? Or do you want to be a millionaire, the second type of a person who makes wealth? If you want to make wealth and you want to be a millionaire, you want to be wealthy, type in 2 in the chat window. I will show you how to do that. But after the second secret, not the first, not the third, but after the second secret, I'm going to invite you to join the Wealth Mastery course. Why? Consider this program is not just a free program. It is an invitation. It is an introduction to my complete Wealth Mastery course. I don't want to start this session by giving you any false hopes that I'm going to be with you for the rest of your life for free. No, I'm a coach. I do this as a business, and I want to honestly, genuinely invite you for my Wealth Mastery course, which I'm very, very proud of. And I want you to take this as an opportunity of a business investment, where you invest in a course and you make returns on that 10 times. How many of you would be interested in that? Type in fair deal FD in the chat window if you think that is fair. I will do my best to be honest with you, to show you how my course can support you to make a lot of money and be a millionaire. All I need you to do is, when you are 100% convinced, simply be ready to invest and join the course. Be ready for a mental investment of 1 lakh rupees. Now, you may not join in the end of it. That's fine. But if you're 100% clear that investing in a particular stock today can give you 10 times return in 1 year, will you find a way to invest in that stock? Type in yes or no. Be very honest with me. Come on. Anybody shows you an investment which gives you 100% chance of returning that investment back 10 times, you will invest that money, right? Well, then when you are 100% clear that I can convince you with all these 3 things and I can fulfill this promise, only then invest, otherwise don't invest. Is that a fair deal? I will do my best to give you clarity about how you can make money in your life, how you can stop your financial struggles, how you can grow your income. I will show you how you can tune your monthly frequency, how you can remove your money blocks, how you can think like a millionaire. And when you're convinced, only then invest and join our Wealth Mastery course. If you're ready now, and if I have been absolutely honest with you since the very beginning, please type in H for honesty in the chat window. Those of you who are coaches here, I would like you to implement this strategy in your courses also. Whenever you invite people for a webinar or a masterclass, always be honest with them from the very beginning. Because if you and I are going to have a coach-student relationship in the future, it must start with the foundation of honesty and transparency. How many of you think that's a great idea? Type in GI in the chat window if you think that's a great idea of always starting any relationship with honesty and transparency. Awesome. Then let's start with today's webinar. I want to start with a very important story with you. A story of a guy who was financially struggling because he was born in an area where he lived in a lower middle class family. How many people can relate with this story, by the way? Many people in India, just like me, have come from a lower middle class family. Type in I if some of you can relate with this story where maybe you also come from a lower middle class family. Maybe some of you don't. But if some of you do, type in I in the chat window. So this boy comes from a lower middle class family, lives in an area called Pets. So there are some areas in cities which are named on Pets, like Guruvar Pet, Somvar Pet. He lives in an area called Guruvar Pet and lives in a slum area. You understand slum? Slum means Choppadapatti. Lives in a slummy area where mostly poor people stay. 1-room house, 5 people in the family. As he grows up, because he's surrounded in a slum area, the kind of friends he makes are obviously from that quality of people, where people are abusing, people are drinking, people are smoking, people are using bad words, people are not working. So he's surrounded by those kind of friends. As he's growing up, by the time of 16, 17, 18, he becomes very lazy. Meets friends who are from that area, doesn't work, he doesn't study, and he's very getting along with only those kind of friends who are having all those bad habits. And as he's growing up, he's realizing that he's struggling in his school, he's struggling in his behavior with his parents, constantly gets beaten up, constantly gets abused by people even around him. Now, please tell me, a person who has this kind of an upbringing in a slum area, what kind of a career will this person make in the future, especially if he doesn't study, especially if he's lazy, especially if he's using bad words and he's surrounded by people who are not making money, people who are drinking, smoking, having all those bad habits. Give me examples of what kind of career will this guy have. Do you think he'll become a scientist? Do you think he'll become an IT engineer? Do you think he'll become an MBA? What do you think he will become? Give me an example in the chat window. And as you're giving me those examples, I'm just going to read some of those examples from the chat window here. Okay, one answer I'm getting is goon. He might become a gunda or a politician. Gunde ke baad seedha politician likh diya aap logon ne. So politician maybe. Rickshaw wala, yeah, possibly a rickshaw wala. A drug dealer, oh my God. Now, some of you, scrap collector, pickpocketer, a depressed person. That's actually true. That seems to be possible. But then this guy, he grows up and he learns about a magic in his life, which he had never understood before, through a book. And he learns that his roots, his frequency can be changed, and his fruits, his income can be changed. And he changed his roots, he changed his frequency, and he's changed his income. And today this guy is making close to 5 crores every month. Type in wow in the chat window if you think this is a wow story. From that kind of lifestyle to making 5 crores a month. I'll tell you whose story this is. Most of you must have guessed it. This is my story. How many of you did not know about this, about me? Type in IDK if you did not know. Say, I don't know. IDK if you didn't know this about me. I actually come from a very humble family, lower middle class family. And many people think I'm an MBA, I'm an engineer, I'm a postgraduate, I'm a PhD in psychology. I'm actually not. I'm a 10th pass 11th fail guy. Struggled most of my life in my career. But I started becoming a corporate trainer. And for 17 years, I was a corporate trainer in the leadership world. And after 17 years of becoming successful in the corporate world, then I started teaching law of attraction. Today, you all know what my success is. I don't want to get into details. But how many of you agree this is a wow story from scratch to millionaire? But I'll tell you why I was able to do it, not because of me. There's nothing special about me, by the way. I told you my background. There's nothing special about me. What is special is my practice of law of attraction. Many years ago, I discovered law of attraction from a book called Silva Mind Control. Everyone write down the name of this book, Silva Mind Control. I was blown away. I realized how powerful the science is. And I made this decision. I said, if I can master law of attraction, I can do anything in my life. Because I realized that any person in the world who masters his or her own frequency can do anything. This I learned 22 years ago when I got law of attraction in my life for the first time. And I said, boss, दुनिया में कुछ master करो ना करो, law of attraction को mastery कर लो. So I mastered it. I succeeded in my career for 17 years. And after practicing it for 17 years, then I started teaching law of attraction to other people so that I can take this mission. I now have a mission of helping every household of India practice law of attraction. Now my vision is that the way we wake up in India every morning and brush our teeth, I want every member of the family to get up and while brushing their teeth, all the family members doing affirmations together. How many of you think that's a great mission? If you're with me on this mission, type in with you, because I can't do this alone. Doesn't matter how good a coach I am or how good a trainer I am. I can't train the whole world. Eventually, I will need partners who will spread this mission and help more and more people learn law of attraction and practice. How many of you agree that if you practice this one science in the world and master law of attraction 100%, it's absolutely possible to make the kind of money I'm making, especially with my background? How many of you have a much better background than me? Be honest and tell me in the chat window. Type in I in the chat window if you have a much better background than I do. Then if I can, you can. I promise you this. And I want to tell you this in the very beginning of the lesson today. It doesn't matter what's your situation right now. It really doesn't matter how much you're struggling. It really doesn't matter how many years you've been struggling for. I promise you, you master law of attraction and you can upgrade your frequency and you can upgrade your income. I promise you that. How many of you are willing to master law of attraction? Type in I can in the chat window if you're truly willing to master the science with me today. If you are, let's begin. I want to start with the first secret which I promised you, perfectly tuning your monthly frequency. Let me give you an example of this. How many people here are right now stuck in your monthly income for a long time, where your current monthly income is an average income which is stuck for a long time? So maybe it is 30,000 rupees a month or 50,000 rupees a month or 1 lakh rupees a month, maybe more. But it is kind of stuck over there for quite a few months, maybe quite a few years. Can you please tell me in the chat window for how long is it stuck? Is it stuck for 1 year? Is it stuck for 6 months? Is it stuck for 2 years? And don't worry, my chat is on private, so nobody can see your message other than me. Okay, so I see some of the names are coming and saying 10 years, 4 to 5 years, 1 year, 2.5 years, 2 years again, 15 years, oh my, 7 years, 6 months, 5 years, 4 years, 10 years. Look at the number of years that people are stuck with. We are stuck because we don't know how to perfectly tune our frequency for the next level of income. Every time you make an affirmation for the next level of income, while saying affirmation, people feel self-doubt. How many people agree with this? Type in SD in the chat window if you experience this problem, that whenever you say your affirmations, you experience self-doubt. Now, the secret I'm about to teach you is a scientifically designed monthly tuning affirmation, which I have been using for 20 years in my life. And I have taught this in my Wealth Mastery course for thousands of students so far, and almost all of them have upgraded their frequency. There is only one type of students who don't upgrade their frequency even after learning this. Can you make a guess? Who am I talking about? Who are the only people who, even after learning the secret, are not able to upgrade their income? I'll tell you who. People who don't practice. That's it. So my question is, today I will show you this secret, something that I have been practicing for 20 years. But do you promise me that you will practice it? Type in IP, I promise in the chat window if you promise to practice. And to inspire you, I want to tell you an amazing story. Everyone write down this wonderful name of a wonderful student of ours from Wealth Mastery. She's now become a platinum member. Her name is Deepa Rajput. Everyone type in Deepa in the chat window. So Deepa is a PhD in physics and she teaches physics. Now imagine PhD is like a lot of education, right? But her income every month as a professor in physics is only, unfortunately, 30,000 rupees per month. Everyone type in 30,000 rupees. How many of you agree it's a surprise that a PhD student or a PhD professor is making only 30,000 rupees a month? How many of you agree with that? But do you know why she's making only 30,000 rupees a month? All of you show me your hands. I hope you have been following me for some time and you know what is the answer. And if you are meeting me for the first time, take your hands and do this with me. Frequency. When our frequency is stuck at a particular point, our income gets stuck at a particular point. How many of you can relate with Deepa right now, where your income has come to a certain point and it has just got stuck? And Deepa used to ask me this question. She used to say, Mitesh, I have education, I'm talented, I'm hardworking. Meri income hi nahi badh rahi. Why is this happening with me? How many of you have the same question? Type an I if you have the same question, that you have every possible quality, mehnat kar rahe ho, sab kar rahe ho, income kyun nahi badh rahi? And Deepa learned this technique from me in the Wealth Mastery course. Hey, by the way, I want to be very honest with you. Deepa practiced this secret, but along with this secret, she was part of the Wealth Mastery course and she applied the whole Wealth Mastery course learnings, and that is why she got the result. Now, obviously, right now, I can't reveal all the Wealth Mastery course to you, but I want to give you a flavor of what she practiced and what I practiced for 20 years. Is it fair, everyone? Type in fair in the chat window if you're agreeing it is fair. That right now I can't reveal the whole course. It's a 2-day course, but at least one technique I want to show you, which I've been practicing for 20 years, and Deepa practiced it. And here is what happened. She practiced it just for a couple of months and her income went up by 1 lakh rupees. How many of you think that's a wow? Type in wow in the chat window if you agree that's a wow. For first time, her income went from 30,000 rupees to 1 lakh rupees. Don't believe me blindly. Listen to Geeta. Listen to Deepa. I will show you her video. When she had shared the story with me, we recorded that so that we can inspire all of you with her story. Listen to her. And when you listen to her, don't just listen passively. When you see her happiness, I want you to show your happiness and give her congratulations. Doesn't matter where she is, she will get your happy energy. Okay, here we go. Yes, you're unmuted now.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Poli.
Sir, already I told that in this month, my goal was 1 lakh rupees. So today I got 84,000.
अरे अभी लास्ट वीक की तो बात की ना 60 पे था ये 84 का बोल रहा
84 हो गया सर और अभी सर कुछ स्टूडेंट से मैंने बात की थी मे बी टुमारो या डे आफ्टर टुमारो दे विल सबमिट तो मुझे ऐसा लगा शायद मेरा टारगेट 1 लाख अबव हो जाएगा
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. This is beautiful.
और सर आई नेवर थॉट दैट कि हाँ ठीक है 30-40 मुझे लगता था बट मैंने कभी नहीं सोचा था कि आई विल अर्न 1 लाख रुपीस मतलब अब मैं इतना हाई लेवल का स्टैंडर्ड लेवल का सोचने लगी हूँ बिकॉज ऑफ यू सर और सर इट इज माई एक्स्ट्रा इनकम बिकॉज दैट डे यू टोल्ड मी कि दीपा यू विल स्टार्ट द ऑनलाइन क्लासेस
Yes.
So sir, this income come from on the online classes only.
Oh, जॉब का अलग है?
Yes sir, जॉब का अलग है.
अरे क्या बात है मैं तो टोटल 1 लाख बोला था आप तो क्रॉस कर रहे हो That is awesome. All of you unmute, give her a high five and say congratulations for attracting money. Let's go.
Congratulations for attracting money.
All right. How many of you love that? Isn't that cute? Type in cute if you found that cute. How cutely she said, sir, abhi main high level ka sochne lag gayi hu. Like I felt so good when she said that. I'm telling you, this profession is a profession of blessing. Like maybe one day some of you could become platinum and I would love to share the science with you of how you could teach law of attraction to people and maybe you could also experience this kind of a blessing that I experience. How many of you would love to, by the way, be a coach one day? Type an I in the chat window. If one day you would like to make money as a coach, maybe not all of you, but some of you, if you do, type an I. Let's see how many of you want to become a coach one day. But anyway, Deepa was able to achieve this result because she started tuning her monthly frequency. What I'm about to show you on the screen is the exact affirmation which I taught her, and it's the exact affirmation that I personally practice for more than 20 years now. Every time I want to upgrade my income, this is the scientifically designed affirmation that I have been using. Are you ready? Is your notepad ready? Is your pen ready? Are you happy to take this information right now? Type an H for happy in the chat window if you are happy and energetic to learn about this affirmation now. Here we go. First affirmation, don't write anything. First, read with me. Don't write anything. I will give you time to write it. Read with me. Today is 30th of this month, 6 p.m. in the evening. And even in this month, come on, read with me. And even in this month, I have already made rupees dash. I will tell you all this later. Happily and easily, just like last month. All of you take your hands like this, say last month, and the last month, and the last month. तो 3 बार बोला है हमने, and there is a reason behind it. Let me explain the science. When you say today is 30th of this month, I have taken 30th, not 31st, because some months have 30, some months have 31 days. Whenever you want to do this affirmation, you will always do this affirmation this way, where you will say today is the 30th of this month. So let us say you're doing this for first month of the year, and you are in that month, January. Just as an example, I'm not taking today's date and month, I'm just saying January. Say today is 30th of January. All of you repeat with me. Say today is 30th of January, 6 p.m. in the evening. I have already made rupees dash. Abhi dash bolo, dash. Happily and easily. Just like the last month, and the last month, and the last month. If you will observe the way you say this affirmation, because you're being specific at 6 p.m. in the evening, because you're saying, I have already made this income, happily also, easily also, and you're saying like the last month, and the last month, and the last month, your subconscious gets tricked. And there's no doubt. That's the science behind it. You don't tell the affirmation that you have achieved it this month only. Like there should be no excitement in this. There should be like normal feeling. Gary, I have been making this for the last 3 months. Think about it. What is your current income? Everyone tell me your current income right now in the chat window. And again, don't worry, your chat is on private, so only I can read it. Whatever is your current income. If you're saying this month also I have made this income, is there anything exciting about it? No, because you made the same income this month and the last month and the last month and the last month. This is your normal frequency. Type in yes in the chat window if you're understanding this, correct? Just like that, when you create your new goal of higher income, there are 2 rules you should follow. Rule number 1 is follow this affirmation, okay? And rule number 2, the fill in the blank over here, when you're typing that amount of money that you want to make, the amount of money has to be about not more than 20 to 30%, maximum 50% more than your current income. The mistake people make is when they're making affirmations, they double their salary, they double their income. And then their mind goes through a lot of self-doubt. How many people have made this mistake? Type in G for guilty. If you have made this mistake, you will realize you go through a huge self-doubt. So initially, increase that income only as much as you are comfortable to, like 20%, 30%. Example. If your right now income is, let's say, 1 lakh rupees a month, then manifest for 1 lakh 20 or 1 lakh 40, maximum 1 lakh 50,000 rupees a month. The moment you cross that 50% and you go to, let's say, 1.75 lakh a month or 2 lakhs a month, you'll start feeling this giddiness in your stomach. You'll start feeling this discomfort in your stomach. How many of you can relate with me right now that whenever you double your income, you feel that weird feeling in your stomach and you feel like it doesn't feel real. It feels uncomfortable. Type in yes in the chat window if you agree with what I'm saying. That is why the rule is when you fill in that blank, it should be a little higher than your current income, but only high enough to make you feel comfortable. Now, what that number is doesn't matter. I'll tell you why. I am not right now working with you for the number. I'm working with you right now to make you feel comfortable with that higher number. That's it. Once you do this for the next 3 months, until you have this income consistent, let us say your income right now is 1 lakh and you're saying now onwards, I want to make 1.25 lakhs a month. So you do that in the fill in the blanks. When you manifest that goal for consistently 3 months, only then you will increase the income from 1.25 to 1.5. When you manifest that 1 lakh 50 for consistently 3 months, then you will increase from 1.5 to 2. Now here is what will happen. When you do it the 3rd time and you win, after 3rd time it becomes a game. But it is not a game of number anymore. It is a game of feeling that comfort level for that particular number because of this affirmation. And if you're not making any income right now, let's say right now you are at 0, simple. What is the highest number that you can take right now for comfortable feeling? Now, if you are not making any money right now and you directly say, okay, today is 30th of this month, 6 p.m. in the evening, and I'm already making 1 crore this month happily and easily. Your mind is going to say, hello, what are you saying? I could not hear you. No, that's because we doubt ourselves when we lie to ourselves. Best thing, take a number that you're comfortable with. 10,000 a month, 20,000 a month, koi farak nahi padta. I'm not working on the number with you. I'm just working on this affirmation to make you feel comfortable. Once you win the game of feelings, of how you use an affirmation to feel comfortable, then the number doesn't matter. After some time, you can slowly increase that number to double, sometimes triple, and believe me, things will start happening. Think about me. You remember I told you I started with 0 income. I used to struggle. I am an undergraduate. I didn't study enough. I was not having all the opportunities in my life. But in spite of that, today I'm making 5 crores a month. How? Not because I won the numbers game, but because I won the game of feeling how I want to feel. Now I can control the way I want to feel. So now when I say I'm making so much income every month happily and easily, my mind doesn't doubt me. Is this making sense to all of you? Type in yes in the chat window if this is making sense, right? So this is the first affirmation. Write this down, everyone. Today is 30th of this month, 6 p.m. in the evening. I have already made rupees dash. Now decide that number and tell me that number in the chat window. What is that number? Remember, don't make the mistake of suddenly going double or triple, okay? Take it only, now if that double is also comfortable for you, then it's okay. But if it's not comfortable, then don't take that number. Everyone ready for the game? Perfect. Then comes the second affirmation. There is one more added affirmation for this, which makes it very, very comfortable. But before that, tell me done in the chat window if you have written this down so I can remove it from the screen because I'm showing you one more affirmation. Type in done in the chat window if you've seen this. Okay, very good. Now comes the second affirmation. The second affirmation is, best part is that my next month income of number will not change. What number you wrote earlier, same number you will continue. Best part is my next month income of rupees is already booked in advance. Write this down and then I'll tell you how to feel. Okay, once again, best part is that my next month income of rupees dash is already booked in advance. Write this down. I can see some of you are standing and not writing. I can see that. Come on, take a seat. Write it down. नहीं तो बाद में याद नहीं रहने वाला है. मैं अभी से बता रहा हूँ और इसकी कोई recording नहीं मिलने वाली है. ठीक है? Okay. So चलो, quickly write down. Best part is that my next month income of rupees dash is already booked in advance. I will again show you the first affirmation. Today is the 30th of this month. Take a screenshot if you need to. And even in this month, I have already made rupees dash happily and easily. You've decided that amount. Just like last month and the last month and the last month and the last month. Continue saying, the best part is that my next month income of rupees, and the same amount will remain, is already booked in advance. If you got both the affirmations, type in 2 in the chat window if you got both the affirmations quickly. Come on. Okay, very good. Now, listen up everyone. Don't get too logical. Have you little bit understood what I said? Type in yes in the chat window अगर थोड़ा सा समझ में आ गया जो मैंने बोला है. Have you understood or not? Yes or no? No, don't ask too many questions to make it perfect understanding. Why? The more we are trying to be perfect in our understanding, we are going less in our practice. Type in G for guilty if you are guilty of that. You are so busy perfecting your understanding, you're hardly practicing. You keep asking questions in your mind. You keep reading books in your life. अरे जितना समझ में आया practice तो करो. So here is what I would like you to do. I want you to practice this first affirmation and the second affirmation with me right now, with the number that you have decided. Make that number whatever you want. Don't ask me that number. How can I decide that number for you? The only trick is you have to feel comfortable with that number. Everyone ready? Chalo. I'm going to keep some music ready for you. All you need to do is I want you to say this affirmation loudly 5 times. Chalo. Here we go. I will also say the affirmation with you. The only thing is I'm going to say the number in my mind. Okay? Here we go. Today is 30th of month, 6 p.m. in the evening, and I have already made rupees happily and easily, just like the last month and the last month and the last month. And the best part is that my next month income of rupees is already booked in advance. Yes. Now say it the way I say it, with a lot of happiness. Come on. Today is 30th of this month and I have already made rupees happily and easily, just like the last month and the last month and the last month. And the best part is that my next month of income of rupees is already booked in advance. Yes. 2 times done. Come on, 3 times more. Today is 30th of this month and I have already made rupees. Oh, today is 30th of this month, 6 p.m. in the evening, and I've already made rupees happily and easily, just like the last month and the last month and the last month. And the best part is that my next month income of rupees is already booked in advance. Yes. Come on, only 2 times more. Do it with me. Let's go. Today is 30th of this month, 6 p.m. in the evening, and I have already made rupees happily and easily, just like the last month and the last month and the last month. Take your hands and do it with me. Come on. And the best part is that my next month income of rupees is already booked in advance. Yes. Arey, 1 left. Come on, come on. Quickly do your hands with me the way I'm doing it. Today is 30th of this month, 6 p.m. in the evening. I have already made rupees happily and easily, just like the last month and the last month and the last month. And the best part is that my next month income of rupees is already booked in advance. Yes. Okay. So I'm stopping that music now. And everybody tell me in the chat window 1 word. How are you feeling when you said this affirmation in this particular design, in this particular way? Give me 1 word in the chat window. And you will observe a lot of people have beautiful feelings. I'm going to open my chat for just 10 seconds. Everyone now, use everyone to write the answer there. Wow, look at those answers there. Happy, excited, doubt, peace, achieve, in great, fantastic feeling, positive already. Amazing. This is what I wanted you to feel. But the reason you're feeling this is because you're using a scientifically designed affirmation. But here is a question. Observe, out of like some 200, 300 people who are attending right now, and this includes many people who are attending on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. We are streaming live multiple places right now. Only 1 or 2 people said doubt. Some people did say doubt because it's too logical. But most of you are saying excited, happy, relaxed, achieved, great, wow. Now here's the question. How many of you felt 0 doubt during this affirmation? Type an I in the chat window that during this affirmation you didn't feel any doubt. It felt comfortable. Yes? Now I see a lot of eyes coming in the chat window. If you promise to practice this every day for full 30 days, I'm telling you, you will see magic happening in your life. Question is, are you willing to take on the 30 days challenge? If you are, type in IP30. I promise I practice for full 30 days just like this. If you promise, please start practicing today night onwards. You will practice it twice a day. Morning when you wake up, night before you sleep. I want to inspire you with 1 more amazing story of a couple. Everyone write down Neera in the chat window. N-E-R-A, Neera. The name Neera actually came because there's a beautiful couple. Their name is Neelam and Ravi. So I kind of combined them and gave them a name called Neera. Now, when they came and they joined Wealth Mastery at that time, they were struggling. Ravi especially was not making enough money at that time. Now, not just are they making money, they've increased their money income. And the best part is they are consistently making good money every single month. The video I'm showing you is actually an old video, but today they are happily married. That time they were not married yet, but now they are, oh yeah, they were married at that time in this video. Now they're happily married, they're part of Platinum, and they've become serial authors of books. And they're making passive income as authors. Not 1, not 2, but 10 books they have published. In the Wealth Mastery course, I also teach you how to write a book and create a new source of income. But don't trust me blindly. Let's listen to Neera, Neelam and Ravi. And when you're listening to them and see their happiness, remember to congratulate them. Here we go. Going to Neelam. Let's go.
गुड इवनिंग सर।
Good evening, Neelam. बोलिए।
तो आपने एक टेलीग्राम में एक प्रैक्टिस बताई थी मुझे कि ऐसे आप प्रैक्टिस किया करो। थैंक यू यूनिवर्स। Today is 30th April and 6 p.m. I have already achieved my monthly goal. सर तो मैंने अपना मंथली गोल का रोज प्रैक्टिस करती थी और अफर्मेशन में भी किया। सर वो आज पीएम में जो हम चेक कर रहे थे आज, तो आज का जो अप्रैल मंथ का टारगेट था वो पूरा अचीव हो गया है। तो सर थैंक यू।
तुम लोग शादी करके हनीमून मना के पैसे भी कमा रहे हो।
और सर हमने फेब और मार्च में कंप्लीट छुट्टी की थी, हमने सोचा एफर्मेशन शुरू करते हैं, और सर हमने 2 लाख पर मंथ का टारगेट किया था और अचीव हो गया सर।
और सर दूसरी चीज, जैसे अभी डिस्कशन भी चल रहा था कि अब हमने वो सोचना छोड़ दिया है कि कौन सा टैब खुला है या कौन सा टैब बंद है। सो वी हैव, इफ वी हैव 15 टैब्स, कहाँ से आ रहा है, वी डोंट केयर, वी डोंट बॉदर, लेट द मनी कम फ्रॉम एनीवेयर।
Beautiful,
Thanks,
beautiful.
sir.
That is awesome. Congratulations. All of you unmute and give them a high five and say, Ravi and Neelam, congratulations for creating. How many of you loved that? Isn't that cute? Happy living couple. And today their income has grown much, much more than that. This is the kind of magic that is possible if you tune your monthly frequency properly. Question is, how many of you now have this belief by looking at Neelam, by looking at Ravi, by looking at Deepa, by listening to my story? How many of you now believe you can? Type in I can in the chat window now if you can. And if you have this belief that now law of attraction can work for you also. And if you're still feeling uncomfortable about your affirmation, change the number. थोड़ा सा छोटा कर दो. Idea is to win the comfort game. बाकी बाद में अपने आप हो जाएगा. Everyone ready to go to the secret number 2. But before I go to secret number 2, did I fulfill my promise about secret number 1? I will show you how to perfectly tune your monthly frequency. Did I fulfill that promise? Type in yes in the chat window if I fulfilled that promise for you. Great. Now it's time for me to fulfill my second promise. Removing your money blocks. Everyone take your hands like this. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Some of you are just sitting watching me like this. Come on. Take your hands like this. Say remove money blocks. What do you mean by money blocks? Let me give you an example of money blocks. And I'll ask you a few questions first. Everyone okay to answer a few questions? Type in yes in the chat window if you're ready to do a small question answer session with me, if you're ready to answer a few questions in the chat window. Great. Here we go. How many of you would love it if I could give you an opportunity to work less and make more money? Not work hard, but work smart. How many of you are ready for that? Type in R for ready. If you're ready for an opportunity where you don't have to work hard, you just have to work smart and you can make money. Kam kaam, zyada paisa. How many of you are ready for that? Type in R for ready in the chat window. Okay. Now, how many also ready where I can give you an opportunity to have more returns on your income with very, very less investment? Investment less, income more. How many of you are ready for that kind of an opportunity? Type in R for ready in the chat window if you're ready for that kind of an opportunity. Okay, listen. How many of you said yes, or you said ready for both these questions? Take your hands and raise your hands and physically say, yes, I did. All right. Guys, I can see you. You're just sitting like this. Come on, show me your hands. Say I did. Did you say ready? Take your hands up. Take your hands up. Take the same hand. थोड़ा पीछे लेके जाओ. खुद को टप्पू मारो. Come on, give yourself a tappu. And I'll tell you why. This was a trick question, Baba. Both these points that you said yes for are actually money blocks. Why are they money blocks? Let's understand. First one, I don't work hard. I want to work smart to make money. Most people are stuck in this mindset, because of which they are not able to make good money in their life. How many of you are guilty of this? Be honest and type in the word G for guilty. मेहनत करके पैसा नहीं कमाना, स्मार्टनेस से पैसा कमाना है. Because of this, we don't make good money in life. If you observe, the biggest millionaires and the biggest billionaires in the world, they love making money and they love working hard for money. How many of you agree with that? And don't just say yes to me. Tell me actual names in the chat window of people who you have seen that they are big CEOs of large companies which are billions of dollars, still working hard. Can you give me an example? Quickly. Can you give me an example? Ratan Tata ji, Narayan Murthy ji, Elon Musk, one of the hardest working people on this earth, even though he's the richest on this earth, one of the richest on this earth, still works very hard, right? Ratan Tata ji right now doesn't need to make any money. He doesn't need to work at all. He still works. But that's because these people love to make money. That's a money block, guys. I want you to, instead of saying, I don't working for money, create this belief. Everyone write this down. I love working hard for money. Write this down. I love working hard for money. मेहनत करो, पैसे कमाओ. Because believe me, once you make a lot of money, it is worth it. Right? I remember once Shah Rukh Khan said, don't become a philosopher before you become rich. हाँ, पहले पैसे कमा लो खूब सारे, फिर बनना philosopher, पहले मत बनो. How many of you agree with that? So question is, how many of you are willing to change this mindset today? And you're willing to work hard for money rather than just smart for money. Type an I in the chat window if you're willing to cultivate this belief. If you are, I want to give you another example right now. You remember I told you about less investment, more income? This is also Tapu wala belief. Everyone take your hands like this, give yourself for Tapu again. This is also Tapu wala money block. I'll tell you why. Do you really think millionaires think like that? Millionaires don't think like that. I'll tell you how millionaires think. Millionaires think like that. Everyone write this down. I love investing more to make more money. Think about all the big billionaires in the world or millionaires in the world or any rich person in the world. You will read about them constantly making more and more investments in life. How many of you agree with that? Type in yes in the chat window if you agree. The moment you read about them, you'll see they're talking about making another investment and another investment. But you'll see most people are stuck in MCT. Everyone please type in MCT in the chat window, please. MCT. What is MCT? Middle class thinking. What is middle class thinking? पैसे कम डालो, आने रिटर्न 10 गुना चाहिए. Right? मेहनत नहीं करनी है, पैसे आने चाहिए. That is middle class thinking. And because of that, people are constantly just doing unconsciously मेहनत only. Job करते रहते हैं, 9 to 9 job करते रहते हैं. There's a great saying, if you don't work for your own dreams, you'll be working for somebody else's dreams. How many of you agree with that? Type in yes in the chat window. If you don't work hard for your dreams, you will be working hard for somebody else's dreams and you'll be doing a job. I decided I'm going to have this millionaire mindset. I'm not going to have the block that invest less, make more. I'm going to have this mindset, invest more, make more. Here's another money block that a lot of people have. Everyone say this with me loudly. I want to be a millionaire. Now, some of you are already millionaires. Then maybe in that case, say, I want to be a billionaire. But please say it with me. Come on, say, I want to be a millionaire. And check where in your body do you feel a little discomfort. Somewhere you'll feel it. Because if it's not the truth for you right now, and if it's not something that you believe, somewhere in your body you'll feel a little weird feeling. And that's your discomfort. Like when I said this for the first time, I used to feel a little choked feeling in my throat. Like whenever I said, I want to be a millionaire, it used to create this feeling in my throat. How many of you can feel that right now? If yes, tell me which part of your body do you feel uncomfortable when you say, I want to be a millionaire? This is because we always say affirmations like, I want. No, you need to stop saying, I want in your life for a lot of things, because the more you say, I want, it creates desperation in you. How many of you agree that the desperation feeling has almost become part of your daily life? Type in D for desperation in the chat window if you agree that almost every day you feel desperate. But that's because you live in the want world. So which world should you live in? You need to simply convert this from here to here, where instead of saying I want, you say I am. I am a millionaire. And if you say this regularly enough for 30 days, obviously it has an impact on your subconscious mind. But easier said than done, na? That is why I want to show you a small technique that can help you remove these kind of money blocks from your mind. This technique that I'm about to show you is one of the strongest lessons in Wealth Mastery course, where using this lesson, you can actually remove a lot of money blocks. Believe it or not, there's a girl in Canada who's a student. Her name is Preet. Everyone write down Preet, please. She practiced this technique that I'm about to show you. And at that time, she had zero income. She was not getting a job for many months. She had lost her job during COVID. How many of you agree during COVID, a lot of people had lost their jobs at that time? Do you remember that time? So she had lost the job. She was living in Canada. Indian girl, Punjabi, parents were here in Delhi. She had no idea what to do. When she started practicing the first affirmation that I gave today, you remember the first affirmation that I gave for monthly tuning frequency? And she started then removing all her money blocks every single day by using the secret that I'm about to teach you. And she obviously practiced a lot of other lessons in Wealth Mastery. But when she practiced all of that, here is what happened with her. When Preet practiced it, in just 2 months, she got a salary 10 times more than her previous salary that she had, which she had lost her job. After that, because her salary went up 10 times, she got a house, 3 BHK in Canada instead of 1 BHK. And here is what she did. She was very smart. She used one of the lessons in Wealth Mastery of investments properly. She took a 3 BHK on rent. That 2 bedrooms extra, you know what she did in Canada? She gave it on rent. She was also staying there. They were also staying there. She was making passive income. And the best part was the money that she was making from that 2 people's 2 BHK was enough to pay her entire rent. How many of you think that's a great story? Type in yes in the chat window if you agree. Going from 0 income to 10 times salary to having passive income and a free house because of the rented income. Wasn't that smart? But for that smartness, she was also willing to work hard. These kind of right ideas will come to you only when you vibrate at the right what? Everyone show me your hands, please. Frequency. But to vibrate at the right frequency, you must understand what are your money blocks. When you join the Wealth Mastery course officially, the first lesson is all about identifying your money blocks as a mathematical exercise. There's a proper mathematical exercise where I can properly identify what your money blocks are. It takes a little longer, so I can't really do it here. But when you join the course, you will go through that exercise, which Preet went through. And she identified every single block and used the technique which I'm about to show you. I'm going to reveal that technique to you right now. Using which she got this kind of a result. But again, I will give you that technique on one condition. Even though this is free, even though this is a gift, you will use it. Type in IP, I promise that you will use it. Listen. There is something called unhealthy criticism or unhealthy doubt, and there is something called healthy doubt. I'll tell you what is unhealthy doubt. ये सबसे कुछ नहीं होता, मुझे नहीं करना ये सब. This is unhealthy doubt. Healthy doubt is करके देखता हूं. Let us see if it works. पता तो करे. Be a scientist, be a healthy, doubtful person who is being like a scientist, experimenting things and then rejecting things after trying, not before trying. How many of you promise you will not reject by unhealthy doubt? You will be healthy doubtful and you will practice this tonight before you sleep. How many of you promise this, please? Awesome. So this technique which I'm about to show you is called as, here we go. Here we go. EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. Everyone write this down, please. EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. Now, the reason it is called emotional freedom technique because it actually releases a lot of negativity inside your subconscious related to money and any other situation of life also. Especially in the Wealth Mastery course, we use it for releasing any money blocks. Now, obviously, we'll go into more details of this when you join the course. But for now, are you okay if I can practice with you instead of going into too much theory? Direct practice kare chalega. Everyone type in R for ready. Agar direct practice kare, theory nahi karte. Okay? Chalo. Course mein theory karenge. Abhi practice karte. Chalo. Let's make the best of this time with me. What I want you to do is take any one negative feeling that you have towards money and write down that feeling on your notepad and write down on a level of 1 to 10, how much is the intensity of that negativity right now? Example, let's say you are stressed about money. Write down stress. If you're worried about money, write down worry. If you're feeling helpless in money, write down helpless. If you're feeling depressed about money, write down depressed. Whatever you're feeling. But write down the intensity that you're feeling with on a level of 1 to 10. 1 is low, 10 is very high. And tell me in the chat window also. So for an example, I'm feeling like a failure. I can tell you that because I felt this the first time I learned EFT for myself. So tell me the number also and tell me the feeling in the same chat. So some of you, what you're doing is you're telling me feeling separate chat, number separate chat. ऐसे मत करो. Feeling and number साथ में लिखो. Okay, so now I can see the answers. Don't worry, I'll not read your name. Worry is 8, stress is 10. Stress is 9. Comparison is 9. That's a good point. Helpless is 10. Stress and worried combination is 9. Helpless is 4. Again, unworthy is 9. Lack is 10. I am not worthy is 8. Not successful is 10. Desperation is at 9. Failure is at 8. Okay. Whatever is that feeling, you got it right now. Okay? And you know what is the feeling right now? I now want you to do this EFT exercise with me, directly practice, and we'll check the number one more time. Deal? But practice karna padega. Okay? Done. Chalo. Let's go. I want you to take your left hand like this and take your right hand and you will use all your 4 fingers to tap over here. EFT is also called emotional freedom tapping. So right now we're going to do some tapping here. I'll take this away from my screen so you can see me clearly. Take your one hand, 4 fingers, and you're going to be tapping here. ये देखो, ये जो area है, इसको बोलते हैं karate chop point. इसको ऐसे 4 fingers से tap करना है. Okay? Tap with me and say exactly what I'm saying. Say, even though I am feeling this feeling of, what are you feeling? Say it loudly. Stress, worry, whatever you're feeling, say it loudly. Even though I'm feeling this feeling of dash towards money, in spite of that, I love and accept myself. exactly the way I am. One more time. Even though I am feeling this feeling of, in spite of that, I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. One last time. Even though I am feeling this feeling of dash towards money, in spite of that, I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Now take your hands like this and take a deep breath, please. Come on. Perfect. Now take your two fingers like this and do exactly what I'm saying. You're going to repeat that emotion again and again. And after that, you're going to add a word, release. समझे? Example, stress, release. Worried, release. Failure, release. जो भी word है आपका, आप वो बोलोगे और आगे बोलोगे release. While tapping with me. चलो. Take two fingers like this. Tap at the beginning of your eyebrows here. Just do what I'm saying. Don't close your eyes. Watch me. And say, negative emotion, release. All my worries, release. Tension for money, release. I'm saying multiple words to relate to all of you, but you need to say only your word, okay? On the top, comparison of money, release. Jealousy for money, release. Feeling like a failure towards money, release. All my depression for money, release. This is your neck point. 4 fingers. Collarbone. Underarms. Feeling lack for money, release. करते रहो, tap करते रहो. Feeling lack for money, release. All the tension I feel. So अब यहाँ tap करोगे. Where your skin is here and there is a line with your nails, right? तो उधर tap करना है, ऐसे. So I'm going to keep my hand like this and tap from the top so it's easier to tap. चलो. All my tension for money, release. All my worries for money, release. Second finger. All my depression for money, release. Third finger. Fourth finger. All my jealousy for money, release. All my failure feeling of money, release. Last finger. And now tap here again, जहाँ से शुरू किया था, and say, even though I'm feeling this emotion of dash towards money, in spite of that, I love and accept myself exactly the way I am. Now take your hands like this and take a deep breath. Perfect. Now check your emotion, check the intensity, and tell me 2 numbers along with it. First, tell me the emotion, पहले का number और अभी का number. Tell me both the numbers together. And I guarantee you, a lot of you must have realized that emotion is going a little down. But tell me the number in the chat window. Okay, first answer I'm getting is wow, went down to 4. 4 to 1, 9 to 2, 6 to 3, 8 to 5, 1, 0. Wow, some of you saying 0. Relaxed, feeling going down to 2, 8 to 4, 10 to 5. Worries gone down from 10 to 6, 9 to 2. It has gone from 6 to 1. Failure has gone down to 0. Whoa, that is amazing. Relaxed, now gone from 6 to 2, 10 to 6. Worries gone down from 9 to 4. Awesome. For how long did we do this EFT exercise? Tell me, कितनी देर किया हम लोगों ने? बताओ. Did we do it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes? कितनी देर किया? 2 minutes maximum? In the actual Wealth Mastery course, you will be doing this with me for more than half an hour. And you will be doing it every day after that for 30 days as part of the course. How many of you agree if you could identify every single belief that is there in your subconscious mind, and if you could release all of that using EFT the way I showed you right now? Of course, in the course, I'll go into more theories about this, but if you could really, truly practice this every single day, do you think we can take this down to 0? And the best part is, आपको कुछ नहीं करना है, EFT कर रहा है, right? How many of you say, इतना तो कर सकता हूँ, this much I can do? Can you do this much? इतना तो कर सकते हो? कोई मैजिक नहीं करना है, इतना तो कर सकते हो कि नहीं कर सकते हो? Tell me in the chat window, this much I can do. If you can, and if you promise it, this will release your blocks. करके देखो, you'll get magical results. Listen, I'm telling you a technique directly from the Wealth Mastery course, one of the most powerful techniques. Why am I telling you? For 2 reasons. One is obviously for you to believe that you can come and join the course. But 2, even if you don't join right now, you'll get results. And when you get results, obviously your trust will increase. You'll come and join later. Raise your hands, yes or no? So, but you have to now only practice. ज़्यादा सोचो मत, करो. मैंने क्या बोला? अनहेल्दी क्रिटिक नहीं बनना है, अनहेल्दी डाउटफुल बंदा नहीं बनना है, हेल्दी डाउट. How many of you promise 30 दिन करके देखोगे? Type in I in the chat window. Now, I want to share with you an amazing result of another person who created amazing results like this just by practicing EFT. And not only in one area of life, but in multiple sources of income. This is the next secret that I'm about to teach you. But the person I'm about to show you started creating this result, especially during a time when he was not feeling well, especially in a market where it's difficult to make money, called stock market. How many of you agree making money in the stock market is difficult? Type in D for difficult if you agree it's difficult. This guy his income was stuck in stock market for a particular point of time, was not increasing. He started doing the monthly frequency, he started removing his money blocks, and then there were many other lessons that he applied with me, and his income went up like crazy. In fact, he started having multiple sources of income. He was in the hospital when his income was growing. But don't trust me blindly. This is the video I'm showing you of Yagnesh. Everyone write down Yagnesh's name. And you will see in the video, I'm also asking him how his health is doing because he was not feeling well at that time. Watch his video. Remember to congratulate him when you listen to him.
Yes, sir.
Yes, hi Yagnesh.
And thank you so much for...
How are you feeling?
I'm good, sir. I'm better now.
Good.
I'm in office for 3-4 hour work.
Okay. Yes, bolo.
Sir, जो concept था MSI, उसका real meaning last month पता चल गया मेरे को.
Okay.
Because of the MSI, the money is coming from everywhere. Just you have exactly you have said that. So multiple sources of income का जो आपने concept सिखाया था, वो real meaning में even I was last month, but money was still coming in my bank accounts.
क्या बात कर रहे हो? अरे वाह वाह वाह. So you finally reached that stage कि आप बीमार हो हॉस्पिटल में हो लेकिन पैसा आ रहा है. That's the best way of doing it. How many sources now? कितने sources हो गए?
11 है सर.
अरे 11 पहुंच गए, मैच कर लिया. He's going to beat me very soon. I better work. All of you please unmute.
स्टॉप हुआ क्योंकि एक्टिव इनकम स्टॉप हुआ, बट जो पैसिव था वो उसने भी जो मेरा ट्रैक है 6 लाख पर मंथ का वो क्रॉस कर दिया पिछले महीने में.
अरे क्या बात है. तो पैसिव इनकम से 6 लाख रुपए महीना. That is awesome. All of you unmute, give him a high five, say congratulations for having multiple sources of income. Let's go everyone. All right, how many of you see that happiness on his face? Cool. So I'm now moving towards the next part where, as promised to you, I'm now going to invite you to be part of the course. But before I invite you, I have some questions for you. Are you ready for some questions again? Are you ready for a question answer session? Are you ready for some engagement? If yes, take your hands and let's get ready. Let's see who's going to be the fastest finger to answer the question. You understand fastest finger? Who answers the fastest on the keyboard using your fingers? Ready? Great. So here we go. I have a few questions to you about these points. Just type in yes if these questions relate to you. If it relates to you, type in yes. If no, that's okay. Are you struggling to make money right now? Are you jobless right now? Are you waiting for an increment for a long period of time and it's not happening? Is your promotion stuck for a long time? Is your income stuck for a long time? Do you struggle to save money? Maybe you make money, but you struggle to save money. Is your business deal stuck somewhere? Do you struggle to sell? You don't know how to sell yourself properly. Does your salary get over too soon before even the month is over? Do you always have debts or loans for no reason? कुछ ना कुछ करके debts आ जाते हैं, loans आ जाते हैं. Are you failing in your business constantly? Are you feeling financially stuck in your life? And do you have only one source of income? If you have any of these questions, then maybe you're interested in these solutions because I'm inviting you to Wealth Mastery course, not to join the course. I'm inviting you to Wealth Mastery course to get these solutions. Type in I in the chat window if you want these solutions. You want to attract money effortlessly in your life. You're already making money, but with too much struggle. But if you want to make money effortlessly in your life, smoothly, peacefully, type in I. If you want to attract a job of your dreams, which you've not got for a long time, type in I. Some of you may not relate to these points. Some of you do. Just type in I for those of you who relate with this point. Attracting the increment you deserve, getting the promotion you desire, increasing your income, starting to save money properly. How many of you want to learn how to do that? Completing your business deals, which were not happening till now, learning to sell confidently, managing your money efficiently, recovering your debts and loans. How many of you are really interested in this part? Recovering from your debts and coming back to positive cash flow, making profits in your business, creating financial freedom. How many of you really want to achieve financial freedom where one day you don't want to worry about money, money comes to you and you are financially free? And and creating multiple sources of income. Those of you who said yes for this, please stay back. I'm talking to you specially, because I'm now about to invite you to Wealth Mastery course, where you have the option of learning how to do this with me in a coaching program directly. How many of you trust me right now? And if I fulfilled my promise right now, and if you know me for some time, you're willing to accept me as a coach, type in the word coach in the chat window. If you're willing to learn and if you're willing to be a student. I will take about 10 minutes to invite those of you who are serious. After those of you who are not serious, I will still continue to teach you the third secret that I promised you. Yes, and then after the third secret, I will also give you the bonus that I promised you today. I will do that. But for now, as I promised, let me now first invite those people who are ready to join in. Those of you who are ready to join in, here is what I am inviting you with. An online community support, which is worth 30,000 rupees as a platform. All you need to do is be part of this community, and many other members who are part of Wealth Mastery can start interacting with you. How many of you would love to have a community of people who have already practiced law of attraction, already practiced Wealth Mastery, and have already increased their income? Would you like to be friends with them? Would you like to be around their frequency? Type in yes in the chat window if you want a community like this. 2, Wealth Mastery course completely recorded online, 100% for lifetime access. 3rd, bonus live workshop. This is a bonus because I don't even charge for this. In the corporate world, I charge 5 lakh rupees per day for my live programs. But for my Wealth Mastery students, I deliver the entire workshop live, 2 full days. The next live batch will be declared to you in the chat window in a few seconds by my team member. Next, you will be getting some crazy bonuses today. You'll get the basic law of attraction course, obviously free. You'll get 30 days of daily magic practice with me. Full 30 days you can practice with me live Monday to Friday at 9 p.m. Then digital coaching system course, so I can help you become a coach like me. How many of you want to learn how to do digital coaching like me? Type an I in the chat window. I'll give you a proper course on this, where I will be sharing all those secrets that I have implemented in my life. You will learn how to have multiple sources in income in your life. Like Yagnesh was talking about MSI, multiple sources of income. In fact, I'll give you a ready-made list of that. Next, I'll give you perfect affirmations template. You don't have to worry about how to make your affirmations. Take my template, fill in the blanks, your affirmations are ready. A ready vision board, which is my vision board that I will share with you. You will also get a gratitude journal and a love letter template for money. Then you will get morning recorded affirmations in voice, in my voice. Listen to this in the morning, frequency is set. Same thing for night. Night, you listen to my affirmations at night before you sleep, and your frequency is set. If you see all these worth value of bonuses plus programs that I'm giving you is total value of 3,45,000 rupees. That's not what you're paying. If you remember in the beginning of this course, I invited you and I said, be ready with an investment of 1 lakh. That's not what you need to pay. I'm reducing this fees drastically. Why am I reducing it? Because I want to make this a win-win situation where many people join and learn and make more money. And over a period of time, when you make more money, you spread this science to more people saying this works. But if I make it too expensive, then people will join less and the number of people spreading this science will be less. That is why I'm giving you a crazy number, which is not 3,45,000. It is not 2 lakhs. It is not 1 lakh. It is not even 50,000. It is only the small amount that you see on the screen right now. I know it's completely crazy. A lot of people ask me, Mitesh, how do you manage to give a course at this level? And you still give so many bonuses and you still do the live workshop and you let people attend live again and again and again. There are right now law of attraction coaches in the market who will charge you 50,000 rupees for a one-time live workshop, and they will not invite you any program after that, and they will not even give you recordings. Why am I doing this? How can I afford this? 2 reasons. I'll be very honest with you. पहला reason, बहुत पैसे कमा लिए, पैसे बहुत है, कोई चिंता नहीं है. But इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि I don't want to make money. I love making money. Remember I told you that I have that mindset. I don't have that block. I love making money. But while making money, I also want to help. I want to serve, and I want to spread this science to as many people in the world as I can. So those of you who are ready, there is a link in the chat window right now. Use that link quickly to get access to all these bonuses, because in 5 minutes, the bonuses will expire. Now, some of you who want to take this bonus, but you're not ready right now with full fees, type an I in the chat window if you want me to help you with a small installment offer. If you're ready with an installment offer, everyone type an I in the chat window, only for those people who want an installment. Not everybody needs one. Because anyways, the amount is decently small, right? How many of you agree at this amount, if I'm talking about having a millionaire frequency, it's definitely worth it. Now, the installment offer is very simple. Those of you who are not able to join with full fees right now, there is a link in the chat window called Block Link, where the amount is small. It's 5,000 rupees. The balance fees you need to pay within 7 days. Now, you don't get access to all of this when you pay 5,000 rupees. It is an installment. So first installment you pay 5,000, you block all this. Because once we complete the session, when you go to my website, for the same fees, you will get the course without EMI, but you will not get all these bonuses. Right now, you will get all these bonuses. So if you want to block this, pay minimum 5,000 rupees. Within 7 days, you can pay the balance fees. You will automatically get an email for the balance fees. When you pay the fees within 7 days, you will automatically get access to all these bonuses as promised. Okay? Now, I want to show you exactly how to join. So giving you a little guidance for those of you who are here with me, and then we'll go towards secret number 3. When you click on the link below, you will see something like this as a page there. It may look a little bit different, but something like this. Put in your details, put in your email address. You will see the fees there. Then after that, you will see there is a continue to pay button over there. And then you will see a screen like this. Make sure you type in next, and that's it. You put in your OTP and your option is ready. You can use Google Pay, you can use credit card, debit card, whichever you really, really prefer. Point is, get ready to create magic in your life. Are you ready? Perfect. Now I want to move towards the third secret, because a lot of you are here because you want to take that bonus free in the end. And a lot of you are also here because you want to learn the third secret of, what is the third secret? Do you remember? Attracting money like a millionaire. Do you want to attract money like a millionaire? Type in me in the chat window if you're interested in attracting like a millionaire. Not just make money, but make wealth in your life. If you're interested in making wealth, here is how you do it. You work on a concept called MSI. Everyone type in the chat window, please. MSI. What is MSI? MSI is multiple sources of income. Let me explain this. Right now, please tell me in the chat window, how many sources of income do you have right now? Abhi. And again, don't worry, your chat is on private, so only I can see it. But abhi aapke paas kitne sources of income hai? I'm telling you, without even looking at the chat, I know it. Most people will write 1, some people will write 0. If you're not making money right now, you might write 0. But most people write 1. I'll tell you why. Because we have been hypnotized by the society based on Britishers' education. Many, many years ago, when Britishers invaded India, they wanted Indians to think like slaves. So they created an education system based on Britishers' education system, where they hypnotized us saying, you should only focus on one source of income for which you should prepare for many years. Prepare, become a doctor, only be a doctor. Prepare, be an engineer, only be an engineer. Prepare, go to MBA, only be an MBA guy. How many of you agree? We are mostly hypnotized by this idea of कि एक काम करना है, एक ही के पीछे पड़ो. Don't get into many things in life. Type in G for guilty if you are also stuck in that hypnosis of one source of income. And whenever you try to have more sources of income, your own family and friends will tell you, क्या कर रहा है? Focus कर. इतनी सारी चीजें करने की क्यों कोशिश कर रहा है? 2 बोट में पैर रखेगा तो डूब जाएगा. How many of you have heard about these things? Type an I in the chat window. चादर से बाहर अपनी पैर मत फैला, नहीं तो फट जाएगी चादर, नहीं तो घर में प्रॉब्लम आ जाएगी, जो हाथ में जो जॉब है वो भी छूट जाएगी, जो बिजनेस है वो भी छूट जाएगा. People give you this negative feelings about doing more sources of income. But I want to ask you this simple question about proof. Proof of current millionaires in the world. How many sources of income do they have? Think about it. People like Narayan Murthy, Azim Premji, Ratan Tata ji. And I'm taking these names only because these are well-known names. But there are many names that we don't know. All these wealthy people in the world, please tell me, how many sources of income do they have? कितने sources of income होते हैं उनके? Minimum, I would say, 15 to 20. In fact, many of them have more than 100 sources of income. How many of you agree with that? Today, I want you to commit with me on something. Break that hypnosis, and I want you to commit with me on something. Say this affirmation with me. I commit to develop more than 10 sources of income. Come on, say it with me and write it on your notepads. I commit to develop more than 10 sources of income. I commit to develop more than 10 sources of income. I commit to develop more than 10 sources of income. The more you say this, your subconscious gets ready. And when you're ready, you attract opportunities to actually make that kind of income. You remember Yagnesh was talking about MSI, multiple sources of income? That's what he was talking about. You remember Ravi was also talking about it when I showed you Neelam Ravi's video? He was talking about multiple sources of income. In the Wealth Mastery course, we give you a list of more than 20 sources of income as a ready-made list that you can start working on. By working on what I call as MMS. Everyone type in the chat window, MMS. ये वो mobile वाला MMS नहीं है. MMS means, everyone write down the full form, money making skills. We need to upgrade our money making skills, boss. The problem is we have one money making skills and we want to have 10 sources of income. कैसे होगा? My commitment with Wealth Mastery students is, after they join the course, within a few months, I want all of you to start making 10 sources of income. How many of you committed to that? Raise your hands if you're committed to that. That is why you remember I told you I teach people how to write a book in Wealth Mastery course. There are many other things we teach to people so that they're able to start making money. See, the idea is not only to work on your mindset, but also on your skill set. Mindset plus skill set equals being a millionaire. Write this down. Mindset plus skill set equals being a millionaire. Now, you may not learn that with me. That's okay. But take this lesson at home to increase at least 10 more skills of income, money-making skills. The more you grow your money-making skills, the more you will increase your sources of income. Now, the limiting belief you have is, सर जितना कर रहा हूं उसके लिए टाइम है नहीं. एक सोर्स ऑफ इनकम के लिए ठीक से टाइम गुजर नहीं रहा. यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट 10 सोर्सेस ऑफ इनकम. टाइम किधर है? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव दिस लिमिटिंग बिलीफ? टाइप इन आई इन द चैट विंडो प्लीज. आई डोंट हैव द टाइम. बी ऑनेस्ट, कम ऑन, टाइप इन आई इन द चैट विंडो इफ यू हैव दिस डाउट. टाइम नहीं है. प्लीज राइट दिस डाउन. डोंट अलाउ टाइम टू स्टॉप. राइट दिस डाउन प्लीज. आई विल नॉट अलाउ टाइम टू स्टॉप मी. इफ यू बिलीव टाइम इज अ प्रॉब्लम, देन टाइम इज अ प्रॉब्लम. But if you believe time is not a problem, then time is not a problem. I'm telling you, remove this limiting belief from your life forever. निकाल दो इसको जिंदगी से अपने बाहर. Lot of people who join my platinum membership sometimes ask me this first question. Sir, I really want 10 years of success in 1 year, but can you tell me how much time will I have to invest in this program? And I tell them, hold on, don't join. Because if you are willing to join with this belief that time is a limitation for you, you're not ready for platinum yet. That is why in the Wealth Mastery course, we work with EFT and many other techniques to remove these money blocks. Time is not a block. If you don't believe me, ask yourself this question. If time equals success, agar time se hi paisa aata hai, do you think technically speaking Elon Musk should be as rich as he is at his age? Hona chahiye kya? Nahi hona chahiye na. Have you heard about some YouTubers today who are only 22 years, 25 years old, making 5 lakhs a month? Type in yes in the chat window if you've heard about such case studies. Suna hai ki nahi suna hai? So bhaiya, how is time equals money? It's all about a mindset. Break that mindset of time. You will figure out the time. पहले आप skill तो बढ़ाओ. Time अपने आप आ जाएगा. You will learn all of that. You will also learn time management skill. वो भी कर लेंगे. But first, focus on your frequency. Everyone write this in your notepads, please. Stop solving, start evolving. Stop solving, start evolving. The more you evolve in your life and focus on evolving, solution लाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. Problem वाली frequency पे vibrate ही मत करो ना. Don't vibrate at that problem frequency. Okay? If you don't believe me, I want to show you a small video of Chetan. Chetan is someone, when he joined Wealth Mastery course, he joined Wealth Mastery course on credit card. क्योंकि उसके पास उतने पैसे थे ही नहीं. So he converted that amount on credit card into EMI and joined the course. After he joined the course, उसके पास, like I said, उतने भी पैसे नहीं थे कि Wealth Mastery join करे. Today, he's got multiple sources of income. He himself is a coach today and making a lot of money. And by the way, by profession, he's a chartered accountant. How many of you agree CS can mint money? छाप सकते हैं पैसा. How many of you agree with that? Then why was Chetan struggling with money? One reason. Show me your hands, everyone. Frequency. But don't believe me blindly. Look at Chetan's video, and as you're listening to him, remember to congratulate him when he's happy. Watch this. Member, और जब चेतन ने शुरू किया था वेल्थ मास्टरी से, he was a very different guy. I'm telling you, मतलब पता नहीं कुछ लोगों को पुराने कुछ वीडियोस याद है क्या, when Chetan used to talk, वो बहुत अलग था. His energy is different, his income is different, his savings is different, everything is different. So Chetan, 1-2-3 minute में share your before and after. When you joined Wealth Mastery, where were you? And then slowly you upgraded and everything. How was your journey? So that the people, especially the new members, get hope, because I know you started very low.
इवन सर मैंने तो जब ज्वाइन किया था इट वाज जस्ट एन एनर्जी लेवल और कोई कुछ था कि जिस वजह से ही मैंने ज्वाइन किया, क्योंकि आप जो वेल्थ मास्टरी का सपोर्ट कॉल लेते हो, मैंने उसमें लास्ट 10 मिनट्स में था, मैंने वो पूरा अटेंड भी नहीं किया था।
अब याद आया, करेक्ट, जो वेबिनार था मेरा बेचने का, आपने पूरा नहीं अटेंड किया था, 10 मिनट का ही अटेंड किया था लास्ट का।
सिर्फ लास्ट 10 मिनट में था, उसमें मैंने डिसीजन ले लिया कि चलो ज्वाइन करता हूँ। उसमें भी मैंने क्रेडिट कार्ड से ज्वाइन किया था, बट सिर्फ आपके पर्सनल कोचिंग में आपने कहा था कि पे ऑफ कर दो, तो आई पेड ऑफ एंटायर क्रेडिट कार्ड आल्सो। राइट नाउ इफ आई टॉक अबाउट माय नेटवर्थ, हमारी
नहीं, एक मिनट पहले बताओ, जब आपने शुरू किया तब क्या सिचुएशन थी वेल्थ की, पैसे की क्या सिचुएशन थी तब?
तब मैं बहुत ही पीएमडीएस पीएम सिस्टम मैंने यूज किया, उसके बाद में बहुत अच्छा हुआ। उससे पहले तो मेरे मनी आ रहे थे और समहाउ जा ही रहे थे सारी चीज में। आज मेरा जो इन्वेस्टमेंट है इट इज गिविंग मी अप्रोक्स 17% रिटर्न जो मेरा है जो। और मेरी जो नेटवर्थ है, आई हैव इंक्रीज माय नेटवर्थ। लास्ट टाइम मैंने इंदू मैडम को भी भेजा था, हर मंथ मैं भेजता हूँ, 8 तारीख को मेरा फिक्स है, मैं 8 तारीख को इंदू मैडम को मैं भेज देता हूँ।
करेक्ट,
8 तारीख को डे हर मंथ। सो लास्ट 3 महीने में अगर मैं देखूं तो it has grown by paying of debt and also it has grown by approx 60%.
Type in congratulations for that, guys. Beautiful. और जब आपने शुरू किया था तब आप डेट्स में थे, क्रेडिट कार्ड पे लोन था, सेविंग्स थी नहीं, सेविंग्स कर नहीं रहे थे, खर्चे ज्यादा थे, कमा के भी ऐसा लग रहा था कि कमाई करके कुछ फायदा नहीं हो रहा है क्योंकि लाइफ नहीं जी पा रहे थे। करेक्ट, मुझे याद है ये बातें आपके साथ पहली कोचिंग में।
और सर पीएमडीएस पीएम सिस्टम की वजह से तो अब मुझे इतना इजी हो गया, मैं पूरा मंथ के जैसे ही 7th को मेरी सैलरी क्रेडिट होती है, मैं 8 को नेटवर्थ शीट बना देता हूँ और पीएमडीएस पीएम कर देता हूँ। उसके बाद में मुझे खर्चे का सोचना ही नहीं पड़ता। टुडे इन माय एंटायर मंथ माय माइंड इज वेरी रिलैक्स नाउ। मुझे पता है कि पैसे यहाँ पे जाने और पैसे यहाँ पे करने। उस वजह से इवन सेविंग मैं करूँ, मेरी 17% रिटर्न अभी और बढ़ रही है अभी तो।
Awesome, awesome. All of you unmute yourself, give him a high five and say, Chetan, you're a happy millionaire. Let's go.
Chetan, you're a happy millionaire.
All right. So we have this habit in the Wealth Mastery course whenever somebody gets results, we say, congratulations for being a happy millionaire, because we start the Wealth Mastery course saying, we don't want to only be millionaires, we want to be happy millionaires. See, a lot of people make money, but the point is, are they happy? We don't want to only make money. We also want to be happy. And that is the combination of Law of Attraction with Wealth Mastery. How many of you are ready to be happy millionaires? Type in HM if you're ready to be happy millionaires starting now. A lot of you have obviously already joined. Congratulations for joining the Wealth Mastery course. Let's do a quick recap about what you've learned already. You learned about the perfect tuning of your monthly frequency. You've learned about how to remove your money blocks with EFT. And don't worry, those of you who've joined, you're going to get many, many more details about this when you join the course. Instantly today, you must have already got course access. You can just start watching the recordings tonight. The live batch, my team will tell you in the chat window where's the next live batch happening. Third, attracting money like a millionaire by making multiple sources of income. And remember, you have promised that you will start making and developing multiple sources of income, and you will start working on your MMS. What is your MMS? Money making skills. And if you've already joined the course, don't worry, I will help you with the MMS. In fact, I'll help you become an author and make money as an author. The best part is you will start making income as an author on the second day of the Wealth Mastery course. How many of you would love that? Type an I in the chat window. All right. Now, just doing a quick recap also about what you are getting as part of the Wealth Mastery course, because some of you said you want to see that again, even though you've joined. Online community support, Wealth Mastery course recordings for lifetime, bonus live workshop. The dates will be announced in the chat window in a few seconds. And the live batch will be allowed for you to attend again and again and again, even though you may miss the live batch because you may be busy. When the next batch is happening, you're welcome to come and attend again live, because I am committed to help you achieve your goals by giving you all that knowledge of Law of Attraction, because I have got that result. My students have got those results. Now it's your time. Next, you're getting the bonus of the Basic Law of Attraction course. Daily Magic Practice, 30 days free, starts today because you joined today. Digital coaching system, you will learn how to become a digital coach like me. You will have the ready-made list of multiple sources of income. This you will get immediately. You go inside the course, go inside the bonus option, you will see this download list of multiple sources of income. You will also see affirmations template over there. You will see the ready-made vision board. You will see also this particular gratitude journal with a love letter technique of money. You will also see morning affirmations of recordings to download and evening affirmations recordings to download. Plus, all of this value is right now at only this amount that you see. And some of you who have joined on installment, the fees for you was only 5,000 rupees. Remember, you need to pay the balance fees in how much time? 7 days. When you pay the balance fees, automatically you will get access to the course after that, not right now. Now, those of you who've come here today with me the whole day, the reason you can see two of me right now is because the website is just coming up. Here we go. You will see a link like this in the chat window. It's called miteshkhatri.com/bonus. In a few seconds, you'll see that amount, that link in the chat window. In fact, let me also type it over there. And there it is in the chat window now. miteshkhatri.com/bonus. Many of these bonuses are available to those of you who stayed with me till the very, very end. So congratulations. And one more final bonus for those of you who stayed with me till the very end. This is a master affirmation that I want you to create from today. It's called comfortable affirmation. All of you write down, I am comfortable in making. Whatever amount you want to make. You remember you decided an amount today when we learned the first secret? Especially for that number, start adding this one more affirmation. I am comfortable making. Example, in my case, when I was making 1 lakh rupees a month, I remember, when I said I'm making 2 lakh rupees a month, it was very difficult for me to believe it. So my mentor taught me this beautiful technique. He said, comfort is an amazing word. Your subconscious mind believes in comfort. In fact, comfort zone is the one thing which is the biggest addiction in the world. How many of you agree? Comfort is the biggest addiction in the world. That is why people procrastinate, because they are too comfortable in their life. Yes or no? So whatever number you have chosen to make money for yourself, and remember that amount of income that you've written has to be a little comfortable. Don't directly say a number which you're very uncomfortable with. Take a little comfort zone and now start saying, I am comfortable making and that amount. Say this every day and look how your comfort zone for that money amount increases, and then opportunities will start getting attracted in your life. When that opportunity happens and you start making money in the future, how many of you promise learnings that you had today, when you get money with this, you will come and join the Wealth Mastery course in the future because you've got results with this. Socho, if you can get results with only 3 lessons today, the entire Wealth Mastery course is a 2 full days live batch. Imagine the amount of results that you will get after that. I'm telling you, what you're learning today is just the scratch. Like, it's only tip of the iceberg. Kuch nahi hai ye, bahut kuch hai. That can make you make a lot of money, and it is 100% worth it. So once again, those of you who've joined, congratulations. Welcome to Wealth Mastery family. You will have already got a welcome video link, which is something like this. It's in the chat window right now. I am telling you the link in the chat window also. When you click on this link, you will see there is a welcome video there. Now, this is specially for people who have already joined the course. You must have also got this link directly in your email. Click on that link later, not now, in the email, and watch this video. You will see a video like this, which will show you step-by-step instructions on how to start your course. Step 1, how to access your account and password. Step 2, how to access the course. Step 3, how to access the 30 days DME access. Everything will be given to you in one place. Watch that welcome video. Life will become very easy for you. Those of you who've not been able to join today, no problem. I understand if you're still sitting here, it's only because you are committed to learn, but for some financial reason, you're not able to join right now. Absolutely fine. Please implement the learnings that you've got today, make money in your life, come back, share your results also with us, and then join the course after that. Okay. I'm going to close today by sharing with you the video of consolidating all the results of the earlier students. This is a very small video, which I played in the beginning also for some of you, but some of you came late, so you missed it. Watch this before we go. I will see you soon in my next session. After my video completes, automatically the session will close. Thank you very much, all of you who came today. In case during the webinar, during the session, if I have said anything that has hurt you, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you, and I look forward to serving you more and seeing you in the next session. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Already pre-sold about 8 books.
Wait and watch this videos. If you've not already seen it, it's very, very inspiring.
The mindset has changed so much. Today we get a call. We're signing an agreement for 40 crores. Sir, that is the effort he's been putting in buying, and which we never appreciated. Thank you so much for giving me that. Thank you so much for making my eyes open.
Thank you so much, my entire family so much. You won't believe a magic happened today.
Okay.
I got 2 amazing job offers, both for director positions that take me to the next level. so grateful to you, Mitesh sir, Indu ma'am, my entire Wealth Mastery family. Thank you so much. It's miraculous.
Give with love, grow with love. Immediately that flashes me. Immediately I give that, so that frequency has really improved.
I told her that my fees is a little bit higher if we are agreed. So she said whatever it is, and I charge her 25,000, and she literally transfer it at that moment. Also.
Wow, 24 hours, 25,000. Amazing.
आफ्टरनून में दूसरा एक हैंडराइटिंग का भी सामने से आया, which I charge for 15,000 rupees. So today, in one day only, I got
6 VIP.
अरे वाह,
10,000 सर VIP.
अरे तो 60,000 रुपए. अमेजिंग.
अभी मिला ने एक दो जन ने दिया है, पर आज ये एक उसमें से किसका रिजल्ट अच्छा मिला, उन्होंने out of joy 10,000 rupees transfer कर दिया last week.
Expecting this promotion since 1 year, and this time finally I got the promotion along with the salary hike. It's like 100% hike.
Whoa!
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yeah, started. I was manifesting for like rupees 1 lakh per month. Already within 11 days, 82,000 is already deposited.
Wow, you're getting like crazy results. 100% hike.
Yes, actually
And
today when you're
80,000
doing
in,
advance,
wow.
have pushed my mom to start a catering, business, and now suddenly the flow of customers have gone up so much that we are not able to fulfill the orders. Like it is just growing every day. So it's just a magic that is happening, and money is just flowing from everywhere.
So in one day, I got the fund of 1 crore rupees, and
Oh.
yes. And in one day only, I could earn incentive of 50,000. 50,000.
Wow. Paisa vasool.
Sir, yesterday in our account there was some money has to come, so the amount was 8.5 lakh, and sir, guess how much we got? We got 13.5 lakh. It's completely magical.
This month when I started this Wealth Mastery, I was like, first I told you that day that I got 6 lakhs, and then later I got 10 lakhs more, and 2 lakhs more to come. Yes.
उन्होंने और अगले 2 साल का ऑर्डर दे दिया, तो now he is having full 3 years orders from a place where war is going.
My God, this is
रशिया से भी
impossible.
चीजें आ जाती हैं.
Yeah, I mean, I would have said it's impossible to get business from
Yes.
Russia right now.
Yes.
You got 3 years of order. Wow, congratulations. This is pure magic.
I have multiplied my income 8 times in 6 months.
My God, 8 times in 6 months. Wow.
And out of 100 students, I have a result of 98%, where everyone is enjoying their life to maximum.
I got onto her call and she said, I need your class. Now I said, it's 1 lakh. And she says, no problem. One time, full time payment. I'll do now only. I want this.
My God, this is
So
magic.
this was it.
This last month, for the first time ever in my life, Mitesh, the money came to me. पता नहीं कहाँ से मुझे मालूम
Effortless,
so
huh?
effortlessly, not a single moment of stress I felt throughout this whole month. You will not believe,
Wow.
until 24th I was sitting at 4.51 lakhs. I was
Wow.
like, हो जाएगा. I trust universe. कहाँ से
Yes.
होगा पता नहीं, अपन को होना तो है. Just crossed 15 thermostat, now 25, now 30, and I'm super happy to announce that ये साल मैं 1 CR पे आ रही हूँ.
Congratulations.
Like fast track, within 1 week, I could earn 2 lakhs plus, and it is getting doubling, and whenever like I announce a webinar or whatever it is, I'm getting 40 plus clients.
Amazing.
Yes, sir.
We had some land over there, and we never expected that that land would sell off, and we would receive some money. So we were very cool about it. That's okay. That's like it's given. It's given to my grandfather's brothers. So today we have received 5 lakhs for that. Okay. Yeah, so
I will not say you the amount. Whatever I am gaining through the year, just double.
You just got that double in like 1
Double
month.
from my
Wow.
company.
Hello everyone, I'm here to share some of my experiences being a part of the Wealth Mastery workshop conducted by Mitesh and Indu. I've been able to increase my income by 29.5%. When I joined, I had 2 sources of income, and today I'm having 8 sources of income. I've been able to increase my savings by 40%. And when I joined, I had a lot of negativity around money, a lot of limiting beliefs. But today I'm glad to say I have a lot of empowering beliefs, and both Mitesh and Indu have been able to help me to really upgrade my frequency. And if I really look at the ROI of this workshop, for me, it's quite infinite.
All right. With that, bye-bye, everyone. See you soon in the next webinar. Thank you very much.